as great. Oh, Blood taking a little bit of damage there. I think he was just caught at the edge of it, but JPL gonna make sure to punish Wave the Dragon on top of the claw. Chico's in trouble.
We'll see if that is true because game 2 is ready. We'll see if Todak can stretch this out to a game 3 against Evos SG.
Alright, now Evos take control of the right side immediately. Todak getting a huge jump down. Nanas is in trouble because the wave is going to collide. He is going to be on the Valir. He is going. Yeah, Nanas is going to be on the Valir as Moon is going to be on the Kimi. Okay, so it's just the names that were switched over.
I would say yes. Lord bless Todak for that AoE stun from Valir, or he would have been mauled over for that first blood. He was actually that close. The Rhapsody from Pokemon was actually, I think, 1 bullet away from claiming that first blood, but a more safer start for Todak. We'll see if they can keep this up because Evos SG JPL he's already going to work.
Yeah, Lan took the river sprite this time. Oh wait, sorry, no, it wasn't Lan. He was just walking really close to it. It's gonna go over the soul. And what's really important, oh dear Bambi, but what's really important about it is the sustenance it brings you within the lane. It's like now I never have to leave the lane.
Yeah, but I think Todak right now they're not. Even though it's
what is going on?
I was about to point out you are trying to match the Claw with the Lunas, and Claw is just gonna suffer, but they're gonna jump in to engage E1, trying to take Soul down for that first blood. One last hit will do it. Moon will claim that.
That is so unfortunate. So unfortunate there. They successfully do the dive. They successfully go for the dive as Todak initiated it. However, Soul had like 3 seconds on that vengeance. Yeah, 3 seconds. That's all he needed. Oh, JPL, great flicker out of the way. E1 now able to land the abilities here. JPL doesn't want to really contest this, but he does kind of want to stick around for EXP.
And Todak, they need to start running right now because Evos actually are collapsing, and E1 will be the first victim getting caught out. Lan will claim that kill with that bomb.
Let the weak melt
Todak staying a bit too long.
Yeah, an overstay coming in from Todak here. I didn't expect them to want to go for it because, again, Evos did walk over a lot of things. They should have known that it was coming here. Yeah, let's see.
Todak's movement were kind of obvious. They want to take down Soul and hopefully chip down the tier 1 or even take it like what Evos actually did in game 1. But the moment JPL showed up, that should be a sign where we can't take the tower. We should probably start thinking about backing off. But E1 go for engage with that Tyrant Rage, Tyrant Revenge, and Nanas popping out the damage, but not enough to kill off the show.
JPL again. The benefits of playing Show is that you're way tankier than the Jawhead. I'm pretty sure he would have died with the Jawhead there.
Yeah.
But now Rapid Boots being bought onto X-Ray. X-Ray hasn't been able to make the plays as much. He's just kind of absorbing the pressure, making sure he doesn't die, ensuring that the team does have a playmaking capability later into the game rather than early.
So Todak still wanting to go for the tier 1, but again E1 been called out with the Way of the Dragon right into the tower, and will be taken out by Pokemon.
What is he doing there? They don't even have a setup for a dive. E1 just being a little too over hesitant, looking for some information to keep control over the turtle here. But again, they probably shouldn't get out. Moon's in trouble now. He has to get away. Nanas tries to push them off, but it's not enough. Moon dies instantaneously. No way he can make it out.
Yeah, the power of Flame Shot, that was bullseye for Oh Dear Bambi, making it look so easy. Even though Kufa is still one of the best tanks in the game, Cho just doesn't really care if you have the mobility or if you're a tank because he can easily displace you no matter who you are. So now Nanas, he wants to defend that tier 1, but with JPL nearby, there's no way Todak can hold on to that structure. That is going to be the best piece.
Yeah, they're playing a very textbook game here. Todak have to realize that Evos is playing off of their mistakes. They're not doing anything, you know, super crazy or out of the ordinary. They know what they know what the team composition can do. So why are they still overstaying? Why are they still making these mistakes? Now they're going over to the top side, hopefully to punish Soul this time round. But I think they've given up on putting pressure on him now that they know they have Vengeance on, so they have to rotate. JPL playmaker right here.
Yeah, and I think it's just pretty weird that Todak are focusing so much resources on trying to kill off the Thamus when there are better targets to go for. Maybe the Granger, maybe the Granger or the Nox, but you know, he did kill Soul once, but that was just based off a bit of unluckiness that he did not have Vengeance. But now Chico a bit caught out, even again jumping right in with the bouncing ball, not able to convert that into anything.
Yeah, good defense coming in from Todak. They need to make sure this is the exact same position that they were previously, except Evos didn't get an early kill. kill. So this is what game 1 should have looked like. Like, alright, we did lose a little bit here. Oh no, Moon's in trouble. The flame coming up, but JPL way the dragon ensures his death bouncing ball doesn't let Bambi go through. The first mistake has been casted by Evos SG.
And it's fine. They lost the Cho and Lunok for that, but they still managed to convert that into Moon. Definitely slightly better for Toda, managing to punish Evos SG for this one, for that maneuver. And I was about to say that Evos SG are kind of beating Toda at their best game, which is playing macro around the map. But at this point, I would say the lead still is in Evos' favor because they took that tier 2 at the bottom lane. Pokemon was uncontested the entirety of the game so far.
Yeah, honestly, Evos, they definitely made a mistake there. In terms of decision making, like, yes, they were willing to sacrifice maybe a member for that tier 2. However, they didn't want to sacrifice 3 members for a talent, so that's a little unfortunate for the big engage coming in here.
Oh, instantly they caught Nernas and they got a jaw hit, but Nernas still surviving for now, but not for long. Audio Bambi takes that kill. Chiku with a blazing duet will dance to his death. 3 for Evos SG. Moon might be the fall. JPL just toying around with him. Not gonna commit to that, but well, big mistake from Toda and Evos SG. They will take this all the way.
Oh my goodness, JPL, it feels like he's walking around uncontested, but he really is he is dodging everything with that Shinpo. It's actually ridiculous.
JPL is just stouting on Toda at this point. Pokemon Granger 6 minutes. That BOD. Oh, those Dash are really going to hurt.
Yep. Now, they've already gotten the... I mean, Evos SG, they're currently at their power spike. Their carries have completed their secondary items, and they want to go on to Todak as quickly as possible. They could bait out Turtle, but they want to get Lord faster, so just give me that buff, give me that sweet XP and gold, and let's look to fight.
Yeah, and Todak actually went for 2 Purify as well, both on both their cores, Kimmy and Granger, but it's not really as effective as they wanted it to be because of how far Evos SG are ahead right now. Not as far as game 1, but it's still a 5,000 goal lead at 7 minutes.
Not as great. Oh, I'm taking a little bit of damage there. I think he was just caught at the edge of it, but JPL gonna make sure to punish Wave the Dragon on top of the claw. Chico's in trouble. He dies. E1 now trying to get out. He's not gonna find it. Nanas tries to disengage, but he might be the next target. Luckily, he has 2 charges of his flames, pushes them back, is able to escape with his life.
And luckily he had Flame Shot, or JPL would have been able to connect that last Jikundo charge onto him and secure that kill. So Nana literally playing with fire at that point, but now actually taking on So in a 1 versus 1, actually trying to get away, but there's Sonata actually just buying time at this point. He's not going to get any kill. Pokemon with a mega kill for himself.
So unfortunate, they can't even play the side lanes because they're just in full control. I think Evos SG is maintaining mid priority and kind of pushing the lead both into the left and right. JPL goes with a very, very interesting, I would say a very risky play here. He's going to get punished instantaneously. Tyrant's Wrath trying to get bailed out with the help of Lund. He actually makes it out. He survives. 0 punishment coming in from Todak. Even though they were so close to killing him, Evos make it out alive.
Yeah. And as someone who really likes show, this is what I like to do. When you have such a big lead, you can afford to toy with the enemy, and Cho is really good at doing that. And again, time journey from Diggy is just way too much for Toda to deal with. They were this close, but the damage from the cores was just not enough. So Toda not able to convert that juicy kill into something, and they will be forced to play this base defense for as long as actually allows them to.
Yeah, and we know for a fact that Todak is very comfortable playing from behind. They know that they just have to hold their inhibitor turrets here. However, Evos SG, if they keep making mistakes like that and actually, get punished for it, Todak might be able to come back into the game, potentially.
They're looking for So eject, sends this back, and now they should be able to kill him off, and they need to. That is easy, 5 members, but Toda, they need to instantly recall because
they're gonna lose an inhibitor for this. I don't know if that was worth it. Are they gonna make it in time? No,
they're not. They actually caught JPL a bit too far forward. Shenpo's out of the way, and he survives again, but E1 engages. Iron's Grace, and that's the one that instantly pushes them back. Oh, BOD almost kills off Chiku. So free win for Evos SG, at least in terms of tower trades. Toda, they get the tier 1 top, but Evos SG, they have more to lose.
Okay, that's actually not too bad of a recovery. They pick up 2 kills, they pick up 1 turret off the top side for the side of Toda. They are catching up. They're a little bit behind. We can see the goal graph is definitely in favor of Evos. They're 5k ahead, but I think at this point, Toda just has to hold on, survive the first Lord push, and after that, they are going to be even against Evos SG.
And I like what Todak is doing right now. They're using that joy to constantly cut the wave in the bottom lane because that is where Evos is going to utilize to crash it, but JPL trying to flank from behind. Nuna's getting caught out a bit too low. Oh dear, Bambi immediately dashes over. Nuna goes invisible for now, but does kill down, and X-Ray somehow still survives. Nuna taken out as well, but the Jawhead managed to get that kill, double kill though for that Granger, and his Todak actually rolling over Evos SG, getting the shutdown. It might be the 4Q JPL. Immortality is going to bring it back to life, but Chico is here, going to join Moon. JPL not going to make it out alive this time. He will be taken up, killing spree for Kimmy. Todak, hold on, they win the team fight, trading 3 for 4.
They turned this around. They turned it around. X-Ray was able to trade 1-for-1 with one of the carries against Evos SG when it shouldn't have happened, but a little preemptive coming in from Evos, especially when he used the Harmony. He was like, don't worry, I'm just going to use, my light all. It's going to be okay. I'm not going to get caught. The Jawhead comes running down. It's like, hey, what you doing there, little girl?
There's a big punish. I told that onto Evos, but apparently Moon getting caught out by Soul, but the re-engage coming in, back up his dad though, and Soul might have his own claim, pops the Vengeance, survives from our older baby being the backup. But Todak, now they are going on the offense.
They should start. They should start Lord right now. Oh, actually, yeah, you get the River Sprite, and then after that, go for Lord, because then you have the health generation. Because right now, Evos is down a lot of big battle spells. Flicker is down, Vengeance is down, Flame Shot is down. If they can take this really, really fast, or at least force Evos into another awkward fight, this is going to be so good for them. He needs to be able to find a good engagement on this objective here, because Todak are setting up for him for success.
Yeah, and Evos actually, they're pulling the trigger onto the great-grandparent of Hylos, which is the Lord, and they're going to secure it actually, so Todak not able to even get close to that objective. Evos Singapore securing that condition that might allow them to close out this BO3.
Yeah, unfortunately, the River Sprite didn't regenerate enough health for Kimmy to be relevant, because again, one Darkness would have absolutely destroyed her from the side of Bambi, so you don't want to risk your life, but they sacrificed Lord because of that recall, and hopefully they can survive this, because so far they're looking pretty good.
Oh, JPL again, trying to go for that face check, does manage to spot out E1 and Nernas, but Evos actually don't have the resources to commit onto that, and so again being called out, no Vengeance. Oh, comes back actually, is going to use it, try to use that spell vamp to heal himself. Again, X-Ray being called out, so taking him out, but Trace is high for that. So it's a 1-for-1, but E1 dies at the bottom lane, so now Evos actually they're going to push him with that Lord. Claude needs to get back home immediately to deal with this 3 versus 4, and it's not going to be easy. The Lord still full health, and Evos actually going to go and close this out the best they can, and Todak, the Swordfishers will fall. Evos actually close out this series 2-0.
In our in-house prediction center, I said very confidently that it'd be a 2-1.
I say,
yeah, and you said it was like a 2-0 from Evos.
No, I say
was it 2-1?
I say 2-1 in favor of Evos, because truth be told, I don't think any one of us